Hello and welcome to the Healing Codes podcast, where we explore the deeper layers of consciousness, healing, and transformation. I'm Julie Williams, your host, and today I'll be exploring a theme that speaks to the heart of true liberation, choosing peace from within. Today's episode is inspired by Yogananda, the beloved author of Autobiography of a Yogi, who popularized yoga and meditation in the West by emphasizing the oneness of all spiritual and religious paths. With his wisdom, together with the practices of consciousness medicine, family constellations, and neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP, I will explore how you can move beyond conditioned reactions and into a place of deep, unshakable peace. You'll learn how to do this by listening to your heart's wisdom to embody a state of peacefulness that will elevate your energy and help you manifest your desires. In a world that often demands urgency, achievement, and reaction, the invitation to choose peace may seem distant, an ideal reserved for sages or saints. Yet Yogananda reminds us that peace is not a distant goal, but a living presence within us, available in every moment. Retire to the center of your being, which is calmness, he said. These words echo a truth that is both simple and radical. Peace is not something we find outside of ourselves. It is cultivated within. Just as the stillness of a lake reflects the sky above, so too does an undisturbed mind reflect the divine. Many of us have been conditioned to believe that peace will come once things fall into place. We tell ourselves, I'll be at peace when my work slows down, when my family is harmonious, when the world feels safe. But Yogananda reminds us that real peace isn't dependent upon external conditions. It arises from the center of our being. It is already within us, waiting to be reclaimed. Each day presents us with countless opportunities to react or respond. Reaction arises from the conditioned mind, habits, fears, and past wounds. Response, on the other hand, emerges from the soul's wisdom. Yogananda taught that through meditation and self-awareness, we create space between the external world and our internal state, allowing us to choose peace instead of being pulled into turbulence. Every moment we are given a choice to react from old wounds or to respond from a place of awareness. NLP teaches us that our thoughts shape our reality. When we become conscious of our inner dialogue, we begin to recognize the automatic patterns that pull us into conflict or anxiety. Try this with me now. Bring to mind a recent situation that disrupted your peace. Now, ask yourself, was my reaction truly mine or a reaction to an emotional trigger from the past? Did you respond from your center, or were you acting out of an old family script? Now, let's take a breath and reframe this. Imagine responding to that situation with clarity and calm. Imagine standing in your power, unshaken, rooted in deep presence. If this feels difficult, try dropping into your heart and inviting the mind to quiet down. What is your truth in this moment? What are your needs in this moment? How can you make a choice of action that is aligned with your heart, needs, and truth? This takes practice, but the more you pause to reframe your thinking, the sooner you can let go of old conditioned patterning that don't serve your path of peace. This is because of the neural net pathways that NLP helps to repattern or reprogram. When you experience something regularly, throughout your life, for example, your brain chemistry will become habituated to this way of thinking, so that when you hit an emotional trigger that reminds you of a situation in childhood, your brain will run the automated reaction from your past conditioning. When you can notice this and take pause to consider another choice while changing your energetic presence and focus, the old habituated ways of thinking are disrupted. And each time you refocus or reframe your focus to a more peaceful, positive, and enriching path, your brain begins to build new neural net pathways to support this new way of being. The more you do this, the stronger these positive pathways will become until they are automated and habituated pathways that your brain chooses to run without you consciously having to choose them. This is the simple scientific power of NLP, and it is all within your own control, whether you consciously choose it or not. Family constellation work helps us see how inherited patterns of worry, struggle, or hypervigilance shape our nervous system's responses. If we come from a lineage where survival was difficult, where struggle was the norm, peace can feel unfamiliar and even unsafe. But what if we could shift that? What if we could recognize the inherited stories we carry and choose a new path? Take a moment to think back on your ancestral lineage and the challenges that they faced. From a place of wanting to bring more peace into your life, the ancestral stories that we are looking for might involve war, theft, imprisonment, immigration, or other scenarios that literally disturb the peace of your family's soul, causing feelings of fear from exclusion or victimization and the perpetrator's anger, for example. Now, recall these familial stories with deep honor and gratitude for those who came before you and the hardships they faced. At the same time, recognize deep within your soul that there is nothing you can do, feel, or react to in this life that will make the past be different. The past happened as it did, so bring your full awareness to honor the facts of your lineage, while setting down the burden you might carry for them out of unconscious love, loyalty, and the primal need to belong. Honor yourself and accept the gift of your life force energy given to you at birth to create a lifetime of peace, harmony, and love that will become the emotions inherited by your future family members. By letting go of old family stories and the part that you play in it, we allow our ancestors to come to peace for all eternity. And this will be reflected in your inner presence of being. By understanding how ancestral entanglements influence our emotions and behaviors, we gain the freedom to choose a new path, one rooted in presence, alignment, and inner harmony. Consciousness medicine shows us that the balance of all aspects of being are essential for creating a sense of peace and harmony within us that will create the ripple effect of peace in all areas of our lives. Yogananda taught that our inner state radiates outward, influencing the world more than we realize. When we can access a place of balance across our body matrix by, for example, using a healthy diet, regular exercise, and sound sleep to support our physical body, keeping the energy body in balance through chakra balancing, strengthening our auric layer, and clearing energetic disturbances from our field on a daily basis, honoring our ancestors with great respect and love while being open to receive their wisdom, supporting our emotional body by staying consciously aware of what we are feeling and needing so we can take responsibility for our emotional states and let go of being responsible for other people's emotions, and supporting our spiritual body with a daily practice that fills our life force energy tank in ways like self-care, laughter, nourishing relationships, and a regular spiritual practice. We allow authentic states of harmony and peace to be present through all aspects of being when we can access balance across our body matrix. With regular practice, our inner peace will become stronger and stronger, which will create peaceful experiences in our external reality. This is the work of consciousness medicine, becoming aware of the unconscious programs running in the background and choosing to shift them. When we choose peace, we are not denying life's challenges. We are meeting them from a place of strength and inner alignment, trusting that all is in divine order and each challenge that you face is an opportunity to grow. In closing, here are some simple practices that you can weave into your daily life to cultivate and integrate inner and outer peace. Breath awareness. The breath is the bridge between the nervous system and the soul. When tension arises, pause and take 3 conscious breaths. Notice what you notice and feel the shift within. Releasing ancestral patterns. Using family constellations, visualize your ancestors behind you. Acknowledge their struggles, honor their strength, and gently affirm, I am the little one, you are the big one. I leave the burden with you, and I choose my life fully and a new way of being that supports health, happiness, harmony, and peace. Reframing with NLP. When faced with a stressful situation, ask yourself, what is another way to look at this? Reframing is like putting a new frame on an existing picture or changing the lenses of your glasses. It allows the door to be open to new possibilities because when your brain can see that there's different ways to look at a particular situation, you take back your choice in being able to choose your emotions and how you want to respond and react in all situations. Yogananda taught, be calmly active and actively calm. True peace is not withdrawal from life, but a deep presence within. It's a state we cultivate daily and choice that we make moment by moment. As you move through your day, I invite you to become aware of when you contract when tension arises. And in those moments, pause, breathe, and choose peace. Thank you for listening today. It was an honor to hold space for you. If you'd like to learn more about me and my consciousness medicine, family constellations, and NLP offerings, please visit my website, www.consciousness-medicine.com, where you can also sign up for my free e-newsletter and stay connected on social media from the links on the homepage. If this episode resonates with you, share it with someone else who might need it. And as always, take a deep breath, return to your center, and trust the peace that already lives within you. Until next time, be well and stay present.